That feels very weird. So YouTube would be the only thing for the next month. So just so you know, unless my appeal goes through. I did put in an appeal, but they said it takes like 5 business days with the weekend. I ain't gonna hear nothing till next week. So no point in focusing on it. But it's pretty uncool to accuse people of sexual shit, man. That's what pisses me off, is being accused of something I didn't do. And that there was no recourse for it. It is so easy to point the fucking finger nowadays, hide behind your cameras, give the likes and loves. It's too bad most of us are being led around by the fucking nose, man. Yep. It used to be that everybody was an individual. You don't get that anymore. It's systematically being taken away in everything that we do. And it's disgusting. Opinions have become the master plan, right? The leisure man. Welcome, the leisure man. Hey, thanks for joining YouTube, man. I appreciate it. I know not everybody appreciates YouTube, but I'm not even sure that I'm going to stick around on Facebook. I don't know that I'm going to support a company that will easily let somebody else accuse me of something that heinous. I find that shit heinous. I do. That's what happens when you watch Law and Order SVU. I do. I've seen every single Law and Order, every single one, including Law and Order LA and Law and Order Europe. Yeah, that's right. That 2 seasons of Europe, Law and Order. So, Law and Order LA gave us such names as Skeet Ulrich and what's his name from Billions, bald guy. I love him too. I just can't remember his name right now. But today we're talking about Down to Earth. I'm stealing this from As Bill Sees It. We're going to be in the big book on page 130. I know I sound a little bit better, but I feel like shit. Yes, I feel horrible. And I wanted to get up this morning, take a bat to some people's heads, man. I just wanted to. That's how I felt. I don't react to these things anymore, which is a good thing because I got shit to do this weekend. So, right. I'm going to grab a fan. I always forget to grab my fan before, but I didn't do this the same way. So, I didn't do this the same way. So it's going to be different. Because if it's not, when you do this, when you go live and you do it for as long as I have, if you don't do it the same way, you miss things if it's not consistent. So, yeah, let me grab a fan. I'm sure some more people are going to be showing up here soon, and I've got to do some introductions. The other thing I kind of wanted to bring up, and I put a post on Facebook, but yeah, right. Considering they're limiting my posts, it's not really getting out. I brought my friends down from 400 something to just a little bit over 100. But people said, why don't you make another page and do this and do that? And it's like, well, and I started to do that, but something ain't right. It's not the right way. And I'm not going to fucking run and hide. I'm not going to cheat the system. I can't do that. It goes against the rules. Even though the rules fucking suck. Even though the rules are wrong. I've got to be the good example. Even when people are accusing me of stupid shit. Welcome to Daily Trudge and welcome to what real recovery and raw recovery actually is, man. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am. Yeah. I will never ask a dime from you. If you're here, please say hello. It's the one thing I do ask. Stop hiding. Come on out. Tired of this quiet following. All right? We're not doing it those ways anymore. I'm going to be battening down some hatches, man. I'm changing my groups. I'm going to make them closed. I'm going to take AA and I'm going to bring back what AA was for me. I'm going to start another group. It's going to be invite only for a little bit. Yes, Leisure, you will have an invite. Okay. It might be online. I don't know. But I'm going to circle up my friends, man. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a meeting. I'll reach out to all my friends and say, hey, what's a good time? Because here's some of the things. Some of the friends that I have would be great with some of the other friends that I have. If I can get these people to meet, they would do things beyond what I want. And I know this. All right. There's a little bit of crust on my table. So down to earth, what are we talking about today? We're talking about what we're talking about is the pink cloud. This is the pink cloud. They talk about the pink cloud in the morning after. Oh, and yeah, now I have everything is just screwy. Now I don't have any. Oh, it may be time to shut Restream down and just use Zoom. All right. It is so hard to get your stuff out when you're doing the right thing. It is so fucking hard. I've been doing this for almost 6 years, right? And still, but we still have fun though. Hi Amber, good to see you. I just been sitting here running my mouth, but it's been good stuff. It's been good stuff. To those who have spent much time in the world of spiritual make believe, have eventually seen the childishness of it. Now, I'm going to tell you something. At heart, I'm a child. I'm a kid. I didn't have a childhood. I'm having my childhood now, but this does not mean I get to act immature. Yeah, I'm back to my normal thing, Amber. You're correct. Hey, you don't just come here for the readings. I'm a little entertaining, and I've got cats. Yeah, they're out in the sunroom right now because yesterday was the other cat's turn. All right, this dream world has been replaced by a great sense of purpose, accompanied by a growing consciousness of the power of God in our lives. Oh, that pink cloud. What's going to happen? Man, well, I hope I get over this cold so I can be in the season of Virgos because everything has been decimated for me. Now that I can't really go live, but now I have 2, 3 more hours of fuck around and find out. All they did was free more time, which means I have more time to report. That's enough. I have one main goal today. One main goal. I need to put together a list for my sister-in-law's funeral. Celebration of life, whatever we call it. It's the only thing I need to get done today, and that's all I'm. He would that it's going again. Every time I look down to read, it pops up. Oops, we've lost connection. I think God maybe just doesn't want me to do this anymore. I don't know. So this is the pink cloud. What happens? You get a good night's sleep. That is where the pink cloud comes in. You get a good night's sleep. See, we know this. We call it a miracle. But really, you got some good REM. That's all that happened. Okay. But what's going to happen? This is what happens. Okay. Your heart is beating faster. You know what happens when your heart beats faster? You get more oxygen to your brain. When you get more oxygen to your brain, you get a little bit more excited, but you become an airhead. This also happens when you quit smoking. Become an airhead for a little bit. You walk around, you, what? Huh? That's smoking. But when it comes to alcohol, it's now being relieved because there's little parts of this alcohol that attach to your white blood cells, I believe, and they travel through your brain. That's how you end up with a wet brain, which is dementia times 10, because what you have is a person who doesn't understand but only wants alcohol. That's all their brain understands. Alcohol. That's it. All right. So what we have is the pink cloud, and what do we say when we have pink cloud? This too shall pass. I have a sponsee going through it. Right now, he's just using toxic positivity. I tried to warn him, but he don't want to listen to me. Now he's not meeting with me. I'm like, can we pick a different time? Well, that's the only time I have. Oh, see, it's not quite fitting. What happened to the willingness? What happened to the willing to go to any length? Hey, if this time isn't working and my sponsor is extremely important, see, sometimes we get way too comfortable in our fucking sobriety and we think we made it because of that comfortableness. We think we made it. I'm going to tell you something. It's the words of the fucking devil, my friends. I'm only using that word because I don't have another one. All right. Thank God. I'm not. No. No. Life's uncomfortable, man. Depending on how I take these. A song's running through my head, but I'm not. I have enough brain to figure out what it is. Take these. Oh, it's Jason Mraz. Take these. I'm paraphrasing. This relationship was staging. Okay. Sorry. Oh, watch out! Sexual content. I'm gonna show a nipple. Okay. YouTube ain't gonna do shit. So if I don't laugh at it now, right? But anyway, you know how it is. I mean, like you could be wearing like the best suit ever, and everybody compliments you except for one person, and then you think about that person all the time. Motherfuckers, allowing people to live rent free in my head, right? I'm just calling myself out here. So we got to keep our feet firmly planted on the ground. He would like to keep our heads in the clouds with him, but our feet ought to be firmly planted on earth. Why? That is where our fellow travelers are, and that is where our work must be done. These are the realities for us. We have found nothing incompatible with a powerful spiritual experience in a life of sane and happy usefulness. Usefulness. Yeah. It's where we belong, down on earth. Not willy nilly over here, not creating things over there. You know, there are a lot of things in this world that I think are not right, but I can't fight all of them. I can't, and I don't even want to use the word fight, right? But I need to understand certain things first before I go out into the world and start spreading the good news. And what is the good news? Well, the good news is that there's a power out there that will relieve you of your alcoholism. That's the good news. It's your time. I swear to God, if I see that fucking come up again, that I'm losing connection, I'm going to punch my fucking screen. Don't worry, my laptop's over there. This is just some TV screen. Here, I'll show you guys. It'll look all weird though. See? There's my laptop. And there's us. Look at that. That's what it looks like. This is what I see when I'm working. Okay. Here's all my books. That's it, man. There's my microphones I never use. You guys like the tour? Was that fun? I know people do wonder. I mean, why not? You know, I mean, fuck. There's videos of people opening packages and they get hundreds of views. I don't understand. Of course, I watch cat videos all day. So what do I know? So our feet need to be firmly planted on earth, because if not, what happens is this imagination, this brain will think that there is something more there, that there's something better than on the other side of a fence. But if I give myself a chance, what will happen is these colors will come into light. They will come into hue. And then I will see that the grass on the other side wasn't greener. It was astroturf. It was fake. It didn't exist. Somebody else created it and gave it bells and whistles so that I would follow it along. See, when you're early in the program, you're easily manipulated. You're a fucking lemming. Yeah. And there's a lot of people out there that'll lead you down the wrong road so they can make a little bit of money off you. Actually, not a little bit of money off you. Recovery's become big business, which is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I've tried to work with a lot of these places. You're not going to get anywhere. Best bet for us to do is just build our own community, show the community what it really looks like, and then they just won't utilize the other side. It's really all we can do. I mean, yesterday I was fucking pissed at God. I'm like, what the fuck's the deal, man? Are you really going to let these people fucking get away with this shit? What I was told, you know, friend reached out to me and I'm like, where the fuck's God in all this, man? And she's like, God is removing you from the devil's plans. That I got. That I understood. I know there is an evil force that follows me. They're non they don't exist. Oh, you're crazy. No, I'm not. You believe in fucking God. You can't have good without evil, man. These are things that I've learned, right? If you want to call it a lower power of your own understanding, great. It's just a fucking name. I know. I'll call him Beelzebub. That's another word. All right. Good old Ragnarok. All right, but anyway. See, when when things come with a cherry on top, don't fucking believe it. Have you ever heard the saying, it's too good to be true? It's too good to be true, man. It's too good to be true. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't know. A lot of this is making me feel, I don't know, pretty isolated. But I'm also sick. And when I'm sick, my emotions run amok. Amok, amok, amok. So I can't rely on my emotions today either. So but we'll do the best we can. I don't even know that I'm going to make it to the 3 o'clock meeting. I probably should go to a noon. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. I might be back later. I don't know. It's just not the same as motherfuckers. Oh, well. All right, well, I'm going to go have a cigarette, and then I'm going to come back and make a playlist. So it shouldn't take me too long, but at least then I feel like I'm accomplishing something good today. And isn't that what we're after? Make the world, I'm going to do some things to make the world a better place, and I'll leave it at that. I'll just leave it better than I feel. It's really, yeah. Love you. Peace out and have a day.